Hey there, I'm so excited to be here with you today, diving into a topic that I think we can all relate to, and that's rejection. Yep, that dreaded word. But today we're flipping the script. We're going to talk about how you can turn rejection into your superpower. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Susie McCleary, and I help practitioners, wellness coaches, and entrepreneurs turn care into commission so that you get the wealth and financial reward that you deserve. So let me start by saying something we all know but don't always admit. Rejection hurts. Whether it's a job you didn't get, an idea that wasn't accepted, or even a relationship that didn't work out, it can feel like a punch in the guts. But here's the thing, rejection does not define you. It's not a dead end. In fact, it can be one of the most powerful tools for growth if you let it. So today we're going to unpack why rejection stings, how to see it differently, and most importantly, how to bounce back stronger than ever. Let's get into it and transform those no's into game-changing yeses. Now, let's be real for a second. Rejection isn't about hearing no. It feels personal, like someone saying you're not good enough. But here's the science behind it. Our brains are wired to seek connection and approval. Now, back in the day, being a part of the group meant survival. So when we experience rejection, our brain freaks out like it's a life or death situation. But here's the kicker. Rejection is not about you as a person. It's often about timing, perspective, or circumstances totally outside your control. Think back to a time you faced rejection. Maybe you didn't get that job you really wanted, or someone didn't feel the same way you did about a relationship. Those moments sting. No doubt. But that's not the end of the story. They're just one chapter. All right, here's the big mindset shift. What if every no was actually redirecting you to something better? Now think about J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers before it became a worldwide success. Can you imagine if she'd given up after the first no? Or Oprah, she got fired from her first TV job. Now both of them turned rejection into the fuel, not failure. So how do we do that in our own lives? Now here's a few ways. You can see rejection as feedback, not failure. Every no is a chance to learn something. Ask yourself, what's the takeaway here? Celebrate your effort. Putting yourself out there is brave, and that's a win in itself. So keep the eye on the prize. Visualize what success looks like for you. Hold on to that vision even when the road gets bumpy. Rejection isn't a stop sign, it's a detour. So let's now talk about bouncing back. Resilience isn't just about surviving rejection, it's about thriving because of it. And the secret sauce to resilience is self-compassion. Now, when rejection hits, it's so easy to beat ourselves up. But let me ask you this. If your best friend came to you after being rejected, would you tell them they're not good enough? No. You'd lift them up, remind them of their strengths, and cheer them on. So why not treat yourself the same way? Here are 3 ways to build resilience. Feel your feelings. It's okay to be upset. Just don't unpack and live there. Focus on your strengths. Write down 3 things you're proud of right now. Yep, grab a pen and write them down. Lean on other people. Surround yourself with folks who lift you up and remind you of your worth. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Now here's some practical tips for facing rejection fearlessly. Remember, facing rejection doesn't have to feel so scary when you've got a plan. Now be prepared. Confidence comes from knowing your stuff. Whether it's an interview or a pitch, do your homework. Have a backup plan. A, plan B, plan C can take the pressure off. Now, flip the script. Instead of fearing the worst, ask yourself, what's the best thing that could happen? Visualize success. Picture yourself nailing the opportunity. Feel it, believe it. Use affirmations. Simple phrases like I am capable or I handle rejection with grace can rewire your mindset. Rejection is just another step on the path to success. Here's my biggest takeaway. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a stepping stone to something greater. So here's my challenge to you. Think about one thing you've been holding back on because of fear of rejection. Maybe it's pitching a bold idea, applying for a dream job, or even stepping outside your comfort zone in your personal life. So whatever it is, go for it. Take the leap. Remember, rejection isn't the end of your story. It's just a plot twist. And you're the author of this journey. Now, thanks for spending this time with me today. I can't wait to hear how you turn those no's into powerful yeses. You've got this, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way.